This phone ain't the way I want it to be, baby. Ain't the way I want it to be, baby. Let me see if this works out right here. Alright, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better, baby. Populating. Z-Man, Suicide Pole with the Ski Man on deck. You heard? You heard? Tattoos is different. My tattoos is different. I'm saying, man, if you out there and you got tattoos, you heard, you might want to step those up. You might want to step those up, baby, because I don't know if they pop out in 3D like that. You heard? But yeah, man, I'm gonna get a new tat soon, man. I mean, all I got is these right here, this little jail joint right here. This held up real nice for a jail joint done with a guitar string. Like I always say, this joint held up, baby. It's scarred up and bubbly and all of that, because the nigga was getting a little rough-handed. But it's good for a jail joint. You heard? Sean Penn was populating, my bro. 12 o'clock, man, we going to Brownsville. We going to Rikers Island. I mean, part one of a major movie that's coming to the channel. Shout out to bro Ron Dude from Van Dyke, Brownsville legend, Rikers Island super duper legend. You understand what I'm saying? You heard his name mentioned in a million stories on the joint. You feel what I'm saying? And now we getting to interview the dude firsthand, which is a blessing. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Rikers Island. Round chat time. Gap gang in the building. You already know. I'm second in charge. I'm second or third in charge of Gap gang, but we know who really runs everything. My nigga M. My nigga MS. My nigga MS is who really runs everything. You heard my nigga Straight Hand. It's the nigga who really runs Gap gang, but we out here. You heard? Nah, that nigga Michael Strahan ain't get his gap fixed. That was an April Fool's joke, my nigga. You heard? I saw that shit, nigga. I almost passed out. You heard? I saw Michael Strahan with no gap. I almost passed out. I said, oh, shit. I said, they gonna make me the leader of the Gap gang. I don't want that much responsibility. But then I checked. That shit was a joke. Michael Strahan ain't gonna close his gap because that gap done got him millions of dollars, my nigga. He ain't the same nigga without that gap. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you not Michael Strahan unless you got the big, wild, crazy gap. So he know better than to close that shit. Unless he trying to stop being a superstar. You heard? Because that's what makes that nigga a superstar, that gap. I mean, just like David Letterman, you think he couldn't have closed that gap? That nigga wasn't trying to close that shit, nigga. That nigga know that shit made him different. Know what I mean? Made him unique. You heard? So you gotta embrace your gap. When you involved in the Gap gang, you gotta embrace that gap, my nigga. Niggas done said all type of shit. Train tunnel. Niggas said I had the train tunnel teeth. Niggas said I got the motherfucking twin towers. You heard? I done heard it all, my nigga. You gotta embrace that gap, my nigga. I mean, if you want to rise up in the ranks of the Gap gang, you gotta embrace that gap completely. You heard? You gotta love it. You already know. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro. 12 o'clock, we dropping a blazer. I got another little short joint dropping tonight at 6 o'clock, 1,000 words. You know I do this series called 1,000 words. When we can, when it's a single person in a picture, we try to keep it as a short. But sometimes I ain't gonna be able to keep certain 1,000 words episodes as short, so we gonna call them 1,000 word extendos, you heard? But I'm dropping 1,000 words today. We talking about some pictures. You understand what I'm saying? History and shit like that. As y'all can see, I got the little bullshit recording tutorial on. If you a rapper, a producer, a DJ, or a fan of music, I would appreciate it. I would really appreciate it if you my new video with the tutorial. What I'm trying to do with that, I'm trying portable recording gear, because everybody, they don't advertise to nothing but guitarists. Anytime you go for a tutorial for any type of music, all you're going to see is guitarists. Very rarely are you going to see a rapper. You understand what I'm saying? Unless it's an MPC. You might see some black rappers and shit on the MPC. But all other technologies that's out there, niggas making music, you won't find no rappers like that. So I'm trying to be that dude. So, you want to help the kid out, leave a comment on my new how to record a song with Pocket Studio. I'm showing niggas how to record and mix a song with a Pocket Studio. You heard? Like a professional song on a Pocket Studio. It's not a game. So, go check that out. I mean, leave a few comments. I mean, shoot my RPM up, shoot that algorithm up. I mean, share that to your music groups on Facebook. I mean, and show the God some love if you want to show me some love. I'm trying to clam up. I'm trying to clam up in the world of music recording shit. You heard? Shout out to the bro John Rambo. I'm definitely gonna get at you as soon as I get off this live, my brother. Matter of fact, I got my other phone on me. I'm bugging out. Hold on 1 second. My fault. Yeah, my fault. I mean, just over here hollering at Rikers Island legends. That's all I'm doing. You heard? I'm over here hollering at them Rikers Island legends, baby. You heard? Shout out to all the motherfuckers out there putting out this content. We get that flat. They calling us immature. They calling us crazy. They calling us mentally fucked up because we got jail channels talking about jail and violence and shit like that. But like my nigga John Rodder just told me, I just got off the phone with Rodder. Like my nigga John Rodder just told me, he said some funny shit. He said, nigga, we grew up in the garbage. What they expect us to talk about, nigga? We talking about the garbage. We all Oscar the Grouch, nigga. You heard? That's what my nigga John Rodder just told me. Nigga said we all Oscar the Grouch, nigga. We talking about the garbage because that's where we come from, nigga. You heard? So whoever don't like it, man, you heard Z solo with the ski boy running around the hood like he boy. You heard? L Famous in the building. What's populating? My nigga L Famous is trying to lock down the Bronx, my nigga. L Famous is trying to lock down the Bronx, know what I mean? But what L Famous is forgetting that I'm also in the Bronx too. So I'm gonna be slithering around the Bronx. I'm gonna be slithering around the Bronx, getting some Bronx niggas too, man. You heard? Z-Boy Suicide Polo, man. I slither around all those, my nigga. Y'all Queens niggas think you're gonna be starting Queens shit. I'm coming for some Queens. I got some Queens. Shout out to my bro Everlast, man. Everlast, I'm not ducking you, my nigga. I need those Queen stories. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just smashing these niggas right now with the Rikers Island shit. But I need those stories, Everlast. You heard? Shout out to the bro Everlast. Shout out to Pow Wow. They both joined on the channel together. Then my nigga Pow got a separate joint, but I gotta get another joint. I gotta get a series in with the bro Everlast, man. So Everlast, if you hear this, holla at me, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So we can get it in. I mean, and my nigga Plush. My nigga Plush, holla at me, man. You feel me? You got a good story you trying to put on the channel. Let's get it. You heard? Yeah. OG Sonny Blocko, what's really good? Y'all go subscribe to that L Famous channel right now. Click on L Famous name. It's gonna take you to his YouTube page. Click subscribe. Famous, I hope you put that I hope you got 4,000 watch. I know you got that 4,000 watch hours by now, my nigga. You heard? Because there's a couple of dudes that I'm fucking with on the channel that niggas is on a partnership level now, man. I get excited to see a nigga get a partnership. You heard? Because you don't know what the fuck gonna happen. Nigga might make $1 million. You heard? Nigga might throw me $500 or something off that million. You heard? So if you at that partnership level, man, make sure your shit's in action. Holla at me. I could tell you exactly what not to have on your page so these niggas won't fucking dead your partnership. You understand what I'm saying? But if you're at that partnership level, Holla at me so I could give you the mistakes that I made that got my partnership suspended a couple of times. You feel what I'm saying? Because YouTube got a bunch of new rules and they cracking down on niggas. Now, I mean, they cracked down on me a couple of times. Shout out to the bro T-Bone Blast. I gotta get the bro. My nigga T-Bone Blast hit that 1,000 subscribers and he got 16,000 watch hours. We moving out here. You heard? Niggas is moving. My nigga Fu Quan is in the building, putting in that work. He the next nigga that's gonna have that 1,000 subscribers, bro. This is what I'm talking about, my nigga. You heard? This is what's the word I'm looking for? This is anti-recidivism at its best, my nigga. You know, if we could start getting ex-felons to get YouTube partnerships, we doing major shit out here, my nigga. If 5-6 niggas up with partnerships, that's all in the same circle, niggas doing big shit, my nigga. Niggas doing big shit, bro. Niggas is a force to be reckoned with. You know what I mean? YouTube, I know I make controversial content, but YouTube got YouTube original, man. You know what I mean? So if you out there and you a reviewer that got to review one of these views, put in a good word with your boss with YouTube and tell them, oh, you be reviewing some shit that look like it's about to blow up. You heard? And, you know, we get that YouTube originals deal. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Imagine YouTube, like, you know, the ill shit, man. It's like, them niggas could make a nigga rich overnight, my nigga. Because if YouTube was to just push my shit, like, to all people homepage, like, yo, boom, hold this story down, it's crazy. It's over. That's what they do now. When you see stories that do mad numbers, like story of RoboCop and, you know what I mean, certain LG joints that got 100,000 views and shit like that, that's because YouTube decided that content was so fire that they started putting it on everybody's homepage. So if you from Brooklyn on YouTube, you go on YouTube's homepage. You ain't even gotta go to your recommendations. You could just go to YouTube homepage and that shit gonna be there like this. Yo, click on this because you from Brooklyn and you gonna like this. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how YouTube works. But, you know, right now they may be doing that with Brooklyn, New York City, and the urban community. But if I put some shit out that you know, the shit is so big it appeals to everybody worldwide, them niggas will put that shit on their homepage, monetized. That shit get 5-6 million views. You done came up, my nigga. You heard? That's the exciting thing about YouTube shit. You may go to sleep one day and you may wake up and you got a video that did 500,000 views overnight. Like, oh shit. Next thing you know, that shit don't stop, my nigga, and you hit 5-6 million views and you made a nice grip. And then you come up with that money and you never look back, my nigga. You keep putting out even crazier content. You heard? So now I'm starting to get excited because now I know, you know, I'm thinking outside the box and I'm ready to put out some crazy shit. You heard? Some next level crazy shit, bro. I'm telling you. You heard? I'm planning, plotting, strategizing, plan, plot, strategize, and bomb first, man. That's all I got to say. Boca Martinez, what's really good? King Sun Rob, what up? Blue Maya, what's really good? Kenneth True Blood, what's really popping? My nigga Know the Ledge, what's really good? Shit, I don't even think Boss. I don't think Boss exists no more. I think Roland, the niggas who make MPC, I think they bought Boss out. I could be mistaken, but I think Roland bought Boss out. That's why that same Boss recorder that I'm recording on, that shit came out 10 years ago, my nigga. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That shit is such a great product that it's still on the market getting sold. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Roland bought Boss out. You heard? So it's just Roland now. Now, Roland also got some crazy shit that I want. They got this shit called the MPCX. That shit different. The MPCX, you could do everything. You could, it's an audio interface, motherfucking joint. It's a recorder, digital recorder. You make beats. You could do anything on that shit. That shit costs $2. You heard? My money ain't up there like that, baby, for that $2 yet. But I definitely want that in my studio. So, you know, when I do get some good rackage, when I get good extra rackage to buy studio equipment, I'm gonna get that MPC X. Stupid Mike. I'm already getting that Tascam 24 SD. I'm getting that shit. That ain't no talk. Ain't no talking about it. I'm getting that. You heard? Tascam got some other shit out called the Model 24. They got a Model 12, 16, and 24. But they got some new shit out called the Model 24. And that shit is ill because it's designed to look like a 1980s style mixer, but it's a 2022 style mixer, and that shit do everything. That shit costs a rack. I love it. It's fire. But the only thing I don't like about it, like I said, it's designed like a piece of 80s hardware. So it got the black and white screen like 80s hardware. And all that. I don't really know. I like the color screen on the, which is or item 10 years older. But they got the color screen. But that Model 24, I picked that shit up too. I picked that shit up too, bro. Real talk. I ain't even gonna hold you. But I want a piece of machinery where I can record an album and that shit is in the machinery. It's in there, nigga, like Prego. You heard? I can't be dependent on a computer. Nigga made the bro from Power Code Music. I mean the black dude from Power Code Music on YouTube. He made an excellent thing about that, about recording in computers. He say, what if your computer crashed? Like you just lose all your motherfucking work? Like what if a Mac update corrupts your whole files and you just lose mad songs? Like you can't really depend on a computer, and that's happened to me twice. I lost an archive of songs fucking with a Mac computer. You feel what I'm saying? So he is right about that, my nigga. You need an external hard drive and you need to be recording on an SD card, my nigga, and that's a fact. So I mean, I'm about to get on with that. You heard? Sharon O was popping, KX was really good, Don Juan Motor, E Bell was popping, Louis V was really, B Rut was popping, Selassie Son, what up? Yeah, man, we moving out here, man. New episode dropping at 12 o'clock, you heard? Damn, I left my iced coffee upstairs, man. Mouth dried in the motherfucker, you heard? George L was popping. Anton, peace. Mathematics, peace to the God. Rico Shines, what up? Brooklyn legend, Fruit Quan in the building. Yo, L Famous, you gotta get that Studio app if you don't got it. The YouTube Studio app, you download that shit on your phone so it can show you your analytics and you can see exactly what you're doing. If you got 64,000 views, you probably 4,000 watch hours. But the only way you can really see the watch hours is with the YouTube Studio app. So you gotta download the YouTube Studio app. It should automatically sign you in once it downloads to your phone. And then you could go to click analytics and click view more, and it should show you exactly how many watch hours you got. It's at the top, it's gonna say last 28 days. You put that shit to lifetime. You turn it from the top, you turn it from last 28 days to lifetime, so it can show you the lifetime watch hours. And if your lifetime watch hours is over 4,000, if your lifetime watch hours is over 4,000 watch hours, you already got the 1,000 subscribers. What you do is you're gonna have to go to YouTube Studio on your laptop, or you're gonna have to go in through your browser. And when you go in through your browser, you're gonna have to click view desktop site. You know how you browsing something on your browser, it's formatted for the internet. But if you click on the side, you could click, it has something that says view desktop version of the site. You click on that, it takes you to the desktop version of the site, where it's basically the equivalent of the same shit you would see if you was on a computer. And on there, when you go to your channel homepage, you can see your messages. And if you got 4,000 watch hours already and 1,000 subscribers, this is for anybody who gets 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. This is how you got to put your partnership into effect. You got to go to YouTube Studio, either on a laptop or on your phone on the desktop version. Go to your homepage of that. You're going to see notifications. You got to look through the notifications. One of the notifications is going to be, offering you the YouTube partnership. Do you want to accept yes or no? The only way you're going to see that email is through the YouTube Studio app or on a laptop, right? Not even on the app, you may not even see it. I don't even think you can see it on the app, but you can see your watch hours and all. I mean, your watch time and all of that. But yeah. So when you do that, Before you do that, before you accept the partnership, though, delete a thing on your page that on your YouTube Studio app is sending you a copyright notification. If anything on your page is sending you a copyright notification, something with other niggas music on it, or anything like that, you might as well just delete that shit off your page because it's gonna fuck with your partnership, and you don't want it to come in between your money. So either delete it off your page or use the option where you can edit that piece of the music out of your shit and keep the rest of the video. Boom, you do that. Get all of that shit off your page. If you got anything on your page that don't belong to like somebody else's content or a nigga video uploaded for to show him love, you delete all of that shit off your page or make it private. I just delete it. You understand what I'm saying? And then you accept the partnership, because you don't want to accept the partnership and then you got some shit on your page that they may pick up and dead your partnership. So you delete all the bullshit that you got a copyright notification. It's going to tell you in the YouTube Studio app what you got a copyright notification about. Whatever videos got a copyright notification, if they not that important like that, delete them shit and then accept the partnership. You heard? And then you got to set up your AdSense account. Now that you got to have a bank account. You're going to have to give AdSense your routing number and your bank account number, your checking number and your routing number for them to be able to direct deposit the money into your account from YouTube every month. That's the only way you could do it. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to go to AdSense. Once you accept the partnership, they're going to send you the AdSense. And they're going to say, yo, you got to fill out this AdSense form. You got to put your tax information, your name, your check-in, your routing, and all of that with a bank account. And then you good to go, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know why niggas pulling up so close to the G-O-D like that, my nigga. Come on, Lord. You don't see this shit sparkling on the block looking like a motherfucking Bentley truck? What's really hood? But yeah, let me light this slim blunt up. Now, I mean, we on live at 11 o'clock. I mean, yeah, 12 o'clock cash. We on live. You feel what I'm saying? We got one of the biggest Rikers Island legends in history on the channel. You feel what I'm saying? Ron Dew. Y'all heard him spoken about on many episodes. You feel what I'm saying? Brownsville legend, Van Dyke legend. You understand what I'm saying? Rikers Island legend, up north legend, and all that. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, when that shit drop, I need that comment gang to go stupid. You heard? I need y'all to let it be known that, you know, we moving on this motherfucking channel in a way niggas can't move. You heard? You heard? The channel is a snowball going down a mountain. There's nothing I could do about it, my nigga. It's a snowball effect. It's rolling down and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And motherfuckers is attaching to the snowball and it's going down, bro. So it's out of my hands already. I'm just letting y'all niggas know that. So it's out of my hands already. Now I mean, the motherfucking snowball is never going to stop. By the time the snowball gets to the bottom of the hill, it's going to be the size of a building. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, if you out there with $1 trillion and you see where I'm going, you might as well holler at me with a couple of billies right now, so we could just, you know, avoid the awkward meeting later on. You know what I mean? When you act like you just discovered me, when you know this, you knew when the snowball was this big that it was a problem. So let's not wait till the snowball is a boulder that's knocking over buildings. You feel what I'm saying? Holler at me with that Billy Goat gruff, and put it in. Straight up, my nigga. I'ma show niggas, man. I'ma show niggas the hustler that I've been. The same hustler I am now is the hustler I've been. I just was hustling in the wrong field. You understand what I'm saying? For too long. But it's going down, my nigga. Trust me. My fault, man. I'm just checking these emails, making sure I ain't missing nothing crazy. You heard? Yeah, bro. Nah, I mean, you know it ain't. You know the channel is packed with peanuts, nothing but exclusive shit. So you know I can't even stop it, baby. Joey Frakes was popping. Bentley Messiah was really good. Tony Starks was really good. Q Michelle, Q Mitchell was popping, aka Prove It was popping. Lord Maul, what up? My nigga Thomas in the building was really good. Damn, you just made me remember. I gotta text this nigga son back. Son text me. I forgot to text the bro. My nigga focus on understanding life is in the building. My nigga Foul was populated. Feelings too. What up? Darius was popping. Last Great was really. Greg Johnson was really hood. Fortune Bully Cartel was popping. Gambino was really hood. Yo, let me tell y'all, like I told y'all before, man. I'm currently recording. 12 o'clock. We got Ron Du, Brownsville legend Ron Du, Rikers Island legend Ron Du with a movie. It's only part one to the movie. I think it's a three-part. It may be a three-part or a two-parter. I'm not sure, but you know, the madness will never stop. But I mean, this particular movie really is just stupid. You heard? It's just stupid, man. You know what I mean? But what do you expect? But this movie that I'm about to drop this part one to is just stupid. You heard? So we do this, my nigga. Tell a friend, let niggas know, man. That's what I want y'all niggas to do. I just want you to tell a friend out of nowhere. Just be like, yo, Saint Laz on YouTube. Nigga be like, nah, who that? Listen, there's a nigga named Saint Laz on YouTube. Nigga taking over everything. They got the craziest channel. He got the most legends of legends on his channel. I'm telling you. This is what a nigga must do. You want to show love, that's all you gotta do, bro. Tell a motherfucker straight up. Yo, listen, Saint Laz taking over YouTube, bro. They be like, what you talking about? Just keep walking. But just tell him, yo, Saint Laz is taking over YouTube. Just write that shit on the train. You heard? If you got a marker, write that shit on the train. Saint Laz is taking over YouTube. Saint Laz channel on YouTube. Tag that shit up at your job, in the bathroom stall. Tag that shit. Saint Laz taking over YouTube. You heard? This is the type, the people, word of mouth. This channel is word of mouth. You know what? Some other shit I'm gonna tell y'all that I'm proud of. I told y'all, I used to have a 50% non-subscribers. Like basically, only 50% of my watchers were actually subscribed. Now we at 62% of watchers that are actually subscribed. So a lot of y'all dudes done subscribed that wasn't subscribed. 12% of motherfuckers that watch the channel done subscribed now. So that's a blessing, my nigga. That's a blessing. Niggas is hitting that subscribe button more often. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a lot of dudes on here doing this Rikers Island shit. You heard, like I said, I wasn't the first nigga doing this Rikers Island story shit. And I ain't gonna be the last nigga. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't got no monopoly on this shit. I was inspired by a lot of niggas that I saw on here. You feel what I'm saying? I was inspired by a lot of niggas telling Rikers Island stories on the lockout, motherfucking K Solo, motherfucking know what I mean? A lot of niggas whose stories was coming across my shit. You feel what I'm saying? Glaze, I ain't even gonna hold you. Glaze was the nigga who really made me say, this YouTube getting crazy now. I mean, because Sun Stories was wild, my nigga. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That he was the first channel I kind of really ran into on some Infomines. It was Infomines, Glaze shit on Infomines, you know what I mean? And a lot of other niggas I was seeing that inspired me to want to get on here and tell a story or two. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't the first nigga that was doing this shit, and I ain't gonna be the last nigga that's doing this Rikers Island shit, jail story, street story shit. You feel me? I just did my shit in a unique fashion so people appreciate how I do it. But I ain't the first nigga to do it. You understand what I'm saying? Straight up, because there's some shit. Infomines crazy. Infomines nuts. You understand what I'm saying? Infomines definitely had me hyped. Motherfucking what else I was watching? I was watching a few joints, man, but all of that shit spawned out into me saying, yo, I got to tell. And then it was my wife that told me to tell my stories. I was like, yo, niggas is telling Rikers Island stories on the internet now. Niggas lucky I don't get on that bitch and tell my Rikers Island stories, because I got some shit. And my wife was like, nigga, you better what? She like, nigga, as many times as you told them stories to us, you better go on YouTube and tell one of them stories. What the fuck? These niggas ain't the only motherfuckers that got Rikers Island stories. I said, yo, you know what? You right. I said, I'm gonna tell one of them shits and see how it go. So I told a story about the nigga that I seen make niggas made him eat a shit sandwich. I told that story. Nigga, I went to sleep. I woke up the next day. That shit had like 5,000 views. I said, God damn it, we done struck oil. You heard? I said, damn it, man. The oil was under our fucking property at all this time. I said, what? I said, that story got 5,000 views overnight? I said, I just did the joke. Wait till they get a load of me. You heard? I'm like, nigga, you know how many Rikers Island stories I got? That is one. I got about 200. I said, it's on, nigga. Then up north stories, street stories. I got another story I'm going to tell soon, too. I'm going to tell this story. Word, I forgot about the story. I was over there the other day. I said, oh, shit, I forgot. One time when niggas from River Park Towers almost bodied me. Straight up. I got to tell that story. It's a crazy story, but I'm forgetting to tell it. But I'm going to tell that story how niggas from River Park Towers almost bodied me. Some crazy kid shit that niggas was wilding doing. You heard? That story, man. You know, I got stories, bro. I got stories in the ash, my nigga. I just am not pressed to tell them right now because I have so many stories coming to me. Listen, you heard? I'm just kicking back, letting the stories flow. I don't feel like I don't got to shoot to come out my shit with all my stories because I may need 20, 30 stories for whatever deal comes this way. You heard? So I'm cuffing a few stories, my nigga. Huffing about 30, 40 of them joints. I'm keeping it 100. But I'm going to start this summer. I'm getting it in with a cut. See, I'm cuffing my Brownsville stories. I gotta be honest with y'all. I'm going to admit it to y'all. I'm cuffing Brownsville stories, bro. You understand what I'm saying? I should be telling these stories, but I'm cuffing them. You understand what I'm saying? But I got some Brownsville stories for your ass. You heard? Now I'm starting to see that this shit is an art form so crazy. It ain't about the story, it's how you tell the story. You heard the details of the story that just brings the whole thing to life. You feel me? So I got 1,000,000 of those, my nigga. I got 1,000,000 of those. I mean, I'm finna tell a story about. I'm finna tell a Brownsville story called The Cheap Shorts from Belmont, my nigga. I ain't even gonna blow it up on what the story is about. But the story is called The Cheap Shorts from Belmont. You heard? That's all I'm gonna say. Maybe it's today. Maybe I get that shit done this week. You heard? But I'm about to tell this Brownsville story called The Cheap Shorts from Belmont. You heard? I done spoke about Albee Square Mall, but you know, you got dudes like Saquon and Squeak and them niggas from the fort that got more Albee Square Mall stories than me. You know, because my Albee Square Mall stories was simple. I'm trying to get to the Chinese restaurant downstairs in the food court and that little soul food restaurant that's by the bathroom, by the food court. You heard? So that's all my fat ass, that's all I cared about when we was going downtown Brooklyn. I wanted to go to McCory's to get the chicken and the mac and cheese. And then that's for before we shop. And then after we shop, I want to end that off in the mall with that egg foo young in the Chinese restaurant with that good egg roll with that little slight piece of roast pork in it that we all was fucking up. Stop playing. You heard? Once upon a time. You're in Brooklyn. But that's all I gave a fuck about the mall for. I wanted to look in the jewelry store, even though I was a kid and couldn't afford that shit. I wanted to look in the jewelry store, but ultimately, that Chinese restaurant that was in the mall in the street at Albee Square Mall, that shit was the greatest Chinese restaurant in the world. So I look forward to go up in that bitch, nigga. And McCory's had that macaroni and cheese and chicken that was the size of seagulls. I don't know why their chicken was so big in McCory's or what they was doing, or if they was, giving us genetically modified chickens or whatever. But a chicken breast in McCory's was like this, my nigga. You heard? Like, I ain't even gonna kid you not. She was like 10 inches, pause. Like, I never seen chicken that big in my life. The only other niggas who had chicken that big was Roy Rogers. Nothing could fuck with Roy Rogers. You heard? Like, it's very few of them left. There's one there on 34th Street, across the street from Madison Square Garden. That shit gets so much business, they'll never close down. But Roy Rogers chicken was like this, nigga. And that's how McCory shit was. And they used to have this shit in the window, make a mouth watering. I don't even eat chicken no more. But nigga walk in that McCory's, you see the steam in the window, nigga. Chicken in there like this. Boom! And that shit was dumb cheap. A big ass piece of chicken and a cup of macaroni and cheese. Shit was like $2.50. You heard? Listen, Lord. I was in that McCory's for that chicken and that macaroni and cheese, my nigga. I don't know what y'all was doing in Brooklyn when y'all was downtown Brooklyn, but my mind was concentrated on the fried chicken and McCory's. You heard? So I ain't care about nothing else. My mom's bought some sneakers, whatever, cool. You heard I was getting my sneakers, cool. My little guest outfits and all of that, cool. But I'm at that McCory's, Lord, for that robot chicken. Niggas had that robot chicken in McCory's. Damn, we not even coming back out of McCory's. We going through McCory's, go to the train downstairs when you come out of Beach Street and all of that. I mean, and you get on the train right there. That was the convenience of McCory's. You could go in that bitch and disappear. You heard? So if it was some Fort Greene niggas out there, East New York niggas, downtown Brooklyn snatching pockets or whatever, and you felt you was being followed, you could slide your ass right up in McCory's and go to the train station, go downstairs and go into the train station on your own. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas be out there waiting for you. Nah, nigga, I'm gone. I'm back in the Ville. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why that shit was like that, nigga. So you don't get robbed. You heard? It was two sides where you could go onto the train station, if I'm not mistaken. Because one side had B Street. I don't know if it was one or two sides where you could go in from McCory's and get right on that A train, Lord. You heard? And if I'm not mistaken, that's where Michael Jackson filmed Beat It at. If I'm not mistaken, I think he filmed Beat It at Hoyt and Skimmerhorn train station, because you know they got a whole abandoned side that's been abandoned forever. You know that shit is haunted, nigga. That shit been there forever. My nigga Mason Classified, you know it wouldn't be a new episode premiere unless you come in, you know, throwing the schlong heavily up in your, you know, you come in, you come bouncing on every schlong. Like if schlongs was the diving boards, you come in just bouncing on from schlong to schlong like a diving board. You understand what I'm saying? You know, if you ain't come in, hold on, let me just answer this call right quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, my fault, man. I had to take that call. You heard? Brian King was popping. Clifford Buchanan was really good. Core NYC was really. Tony Red was populating. Old Head TV was really hood. Yeah, man. All y'all dudes that do rap and shit, Tales from the Pen was really good, bro. I see you in the building like a janitor was really. My nigga Foul, I see you in the building like a broom closet was populating. Queen Lotus was popping. I see you in the building like a slop sink. Gold Lady in the building. What up? Javier Q was popping. Joseph Williams, what up? G Dom 74 was populating. Yeah, man. We got 100 dudes up in here, man. Pause. 18 minutes. That new episode dropped. You heard? Shout out to the Brownsville legend, Ron Dew. Shout out to the whole Brownsville, because we moving. You heard? Like, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been pro Brownsville on the channel. You heard? So I'm about to get Brownsville biased for a little minute. Smash niggas with this Philly. Let niggas know the Philly is a whole nother planet. You heard? Like my nigga Lucky Dawn said, I don't want Brooklyn, I got the Ville. We on our own planet. Niggas get shot and start dancing. Trigger the Great was populating, my bro. I see you in the building. Planet Plainfield was really good. Pittsburgh pulled up, was popping. Pittsburgh in the building was really. Burger Eater, I hear you, bro. Now I mean, holla at me if you need them promos, man. I got them promo spots, $300 an episode. You heard? Whatever commercial. I make a commercial for your shit and I put it on the episode for 300 cash. If you want to collab and promo, 500 cash. We do a whole song. I provide the beat and I promote the record on my channel. You feel what I'm saying? Straight up. So if you out there and you need promotion on the channel, holla at me with that 300 cash. If you a rapper and you need the double whammy, pause. The combo, the collab and the promo, 500, hit me up. That 500, you're going to be happy you spent that. Because a year from now, my channel might blow up to 1 million motherfucking subscribers. And that promo spot you paid 300 or 500 for, that shit might be seen by hundreds of thousands of motherfuckers on a daily basis, you heard? So, you know what I mean? Get them promo spots while them shits is light and affordable, because soon them shits gonna be Hollywood. Them promo spots. I can't be giving a nigga a promo spot for 300 when I got 500,000 subscribers. So, you know, if you smart, you get them promo spots in early now, because none of these videos is gonna ever stop doing numbers. You heard? I ain't dropping nothing but classics. So, you heard? Shout out to the bro that gave me the story about Jody, the girl from Brooklyn. I lost my phone, so my pictures got lost, my contacts got mixed up, shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? My shit got mixed up, shit like that. So you understand what I'm saying? If you see this, holla at me, because I may need that picture of Jody again, and a couple of the pictures of your artwork and stuff like that, because I want to put that story out. I ain't forget about it. I just had to find that shit. So I'm putting out that story of Jody. If you hear this, contact me. I got the same number, same email. Hit me up, because I cannot find that picture. I looked all day for that shit yesterday. I'm gonna look again today, but I can't drop the story without the picture. You heard? Joseph Williams. My contact is all over YouTube. You can hit me up on Instagram at Real Saint Laz, or you can hit me up on my email, lazbeats@gmail.com, or you can check the description of a lot of the videos, and my number is in there. You know what I mean? My number is on all over these YouTube videos, a lot of them. So, you know what I mean? That's a text-free number, but it ain't a real number, but it can still get at me. You understand what I'm saying? Sean Summers was populating. I'm definitely on Instagram all day. You heard? I'm definitely on Instagram all day. Shackle tattoo out there like this. Bang. You heard? Bang. Look at that good. Look at them good links. Look at them good links. Ooh wee. Shout out to my tattoo artist, man. He's an animal. I can't remember son name, but he's a famous dude, man. He's a famous dude in Manhattan. He a Mexican dude, if I'm not mistaken. He a Mexican dude. What's this nigga name, man? He got glasses. He a short nigga. He's that dude who used to work right there on West 4th Street. You know that mad famous tattoo spot on West 4th Street? That's where I got this shit done at. He's an animal. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't think he worked there no more. I heard he went back to Cali, because he was from Cali. But he's a beast, my nigga. He was the best nigga in that spot. I came in there, I seen a book. I said, yo, who did these shits right here? It was like, he did all of that whole section. I said, damn, this nigga's an animal. I said, yo, bro, I bought him the pictures of the slave shackles. I said, yo, you think you could draw these exactly the way they are in this picture? He's like, yeah, I could get it done, man. I said, all right, say no more. I forgot how much I paid for this tattoo, but it was a lot of money. I literally just can't remember what I paid for this shit. But it was a lot of money, my nigga, because these shits is brolic. You understand what I'm saying? These shits is brolic, and them shits is in 3D, baby. Pop! So it's like, yeah, bro, Z-Boy Suicide Polo with the Ski Boy. You heard? Chains and images of psychological slavery. That's why I got those shackles on me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I realized that even though we may be considered free as a people, you know, there's still a lot of chains of psychological slavery on our whole race. You understand what I'm saying? That's why we feed the penitentiary and the graveyards. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, this keeps me, no matter how much money I make, no matter how rich and famous I become, I gotta look at these tattoos in the mirror and know my people is still slaves in the ghetto. You understand what I'm saying? I can't forget it if I wanted to. So that's why I got this shit like that, bro. To keep myself in mind. Don't ever forget your people is being enslaved. You heard? My nigga Saquon in the building. Say less 67. What's really good? You heard? That's the bro right there, Saquon. I got a new Saquon dropping later on today too at 6 o'clock. Make sure y'all tune in, like the app. Richard Smith, what's really good? The program 718, what's really? Yeah, we dropping in 11 minutes, man. 11 minutes, I mean, we on there, man. You heard? Part 1 to this movie with the bro Ron dude from Brownsville. You heard? Van Dyke. Van Dyke putting in a lot of work lately, man. T-Bone Blast, Ron Dude. You know I'm gonna get at Homo. You know I'm coming for you soon, bro. You trying to lay low and shit. Know what I mean? I know you ain't trying to fuck with the internet, but I'm coming, bro. You heard? I'm coming for my bro Han Mills. So it's like, yo, listen. Van Dyke been putting in too much work lately. Gotta get some Howard work put in. Gotta holler at the nigga Bugs, man. Bugs, if you hear this, holler at me. I'm gonna get at you, bro. We gotta follow up with that story. You know what I mean? With that Howard story. So, you know what I mean? Can't be letting Van Dyke take over the channel, bro. You heard? So Howard Gang is gonna be in the building soon. Know what I mean? Get my nigga P Wiz back on the channel with that LH gang. You feel me? My nigga John Dilly be ducking me with that Brownsville houses history. You heard? Niggas be ducking me, son. I got a lot of niggas that could come on the channel and be and get crazy on the channel. But niggas be ducking me, son, because niggas don't be fucking with YouTube and shit like that. Shout out my nigga John Dilly from Brownsville Houses. My nigga, one day I'm gonna get my bro John Dilly on the channel. You heard? And y'all niggas is gonna love him. But yeah, man. We doing big shit, man. We doing big shit, bro. That's all I got to say. County King more or less was populating. Yeah, that new episode dropped in 10 minutes, man. It's 121 people in the building. I'm happy. Know what I mean? We gonna all run down on that premiere like a gang. Like if niggas could, you know, somebody should do an animation for this chat room. Like, you know what I mean? Imagine 120 motherfuckers right now in a room, right? Or 120 motherfuckers in a movie theater. Like how many? I don't even think a theater probably hold that many, like a small little theater. 120 motherfuckers in a small little movie theater, right? And we all rowdy waiting for an episode to drop. That's how this shit is in the chat room. Like we all in there, niggas eating popcorn, throwing popcorn. Like this, yo, nigga, when that shit gonna drop, man? 9 minutes, coming attractions is showing, you feel what I'm saying? This is the coming attraction. This is the monologue that I gotta do before the episode comes out. You heard? Y'all niggas throwing popcorn at me. Boo, hurry up, drop the motherfucking episode, you heard? So, you know what I mean? That's how I feel when we be in here 100 and something deep. I'm like, yeah, nigga, we rowdy. You heard? Popcorn gang is in the building. You heard? Like I said, man, niggas like Burger Eater be coming up in here talking, you know, shit. He be trying to see if niggas is going. He want to try. Niggas like that them niggas be motherfucking agents, my nigga. They trying to come in here and get your channel banned for getting for niggas bashing them on some gay shit or something, like saying inappropriate shit or derogatory shit, so that he could report that shit to YouTube and get us banned. So when you see a nigga in here talking excessive shit like that, you gotta just ignore that nigga. You heard? I'll let you just be sweet, my nigga. I mean, if you wanna be sweeter than bear meat, my nigga, be all you can be. This 2022, nigga, you could be whatever you wanna be. I'm from New York City. I walk down the street, I see I see all type of shit every day, nigga. Nobody bats an eye, cause this New York City. I don't give a fuck what you do, nigga. If you wanna dress up like a motherfucking elephant, you could dress up like a woman, you could dress up like an elephant, a tiger, a dog, a cat, whatever you want to dress up. You could dress up in a big pink bunny costume if you want to, nigga. You know what I mean? I'ma say what up, yo, what up? I see you, Lord. You heard? You could dress up in a motherfucking big pink bunny costume if you want to and walk through the streets, nigga. I don't give a fuck. That shit ain't got nothing to do with my bag. You heard? That shit ain't got nothing to do with the price of tea in China. So a nigga be on here, yo, I'm a crow. I don't give a fuck what you do, nigga. You could be a motherfucking, I don't give a fuck what you do, nigga. You know what I mean? You could be a motherfucking, potato farmer for all I give a fuck. You could fuck the cows on your farm for all I give a fuck. That shit ain't got nothing to do with my baggery. You heard? Patty Irish was populating. Tislon Moore was really good. See you in the building. Hashtag BVP was really good. New episode dropping in 6 minutes, man. You know I'm watching the clock, baby. Now I mean, Qasim was really good. Cypress in the building was populating. Dawn's Dynasty was really. Shit, I got a story about OG Mac coming real soon, bro. That's crazy that you mentioned that. But I got a story about OG Mac. Like, shout out to the bro Ron Du, man, because he he dropping different type of history about the Ford building. We usually be in the 91 to 92 era. But we talking about here, we talking about the 89 and the 90 eras and all of that. Shit was different. You heard? So, you know what I mean? We getting new information on super legends with this little series right here. You understand what I'm saying? But Burger Eater, man, I got a burger. I got a tubular burger that you could have, man. But we gonna talk about that on the Band for Live. I don't want to fuck with the Band for Live because lately my live's been doing numbers and getting decent RPM. So, you know what I mean? I'ma start making them shits that got low ass RPMs. They gonna be Band for Live. Like, I ain't gonna be giving YouTube, niggas ain't gonna be watching my shit 5,000 views and the RPM on that shit. I looked at one of my live RPMs today, that shit was 11 cents. Let's see, y'all robbing niggas, my nigga. Nigga got an 11% RPM on one of my lives. Like, nah, Lord. You heard? But then I checked another few. I seen he had a $5-6 RPM. I said, okay, that's decent for a live. $5-6 RPM. Shit. I gotta start pushing those. Yeah, man. But yeah, my niggas, we definitely dropping that classic in 4 minutes. You heard, we got 124 people up in here. That's always been a lucky number to me, 124. That's a fact. That's my lucky number, 124. 88G was really good. You know what I mean? L Famous in the building. You know what I mean? Tales from the Pen is in the building. Brooklyn legend Fruit Corn is in the building. We got some heavy hitters in the building right now. You understand what I'm saying? My nigga Fowl's in the building. Kasim is in the building. All the niggas you see in blue, these is those heavy hitter storytellers. Saquon is in the building. Say Less 67. You feel what I'm saying? We got the storytellers in here right now, my nigga. Everybody waiting for this Ron Do to drop because they know it's gonna be colossal. It's colossal, baby. You pulling up close. Nah, I'm not getting out. Sorry, my brother. Go circle the block about 14 times because it ain't happening today. Yeah. Go circle that block about 14 times. It's alternate side parking too. Woo, wait. I'm sorry to disappoint you, baby, but I'm in this comfortable spot right now, and I ain't going nowhere. You heard? Let me turn my car off, because hold on. Where's what? Okay. Let me turn my car off, because it's giving niggas the wrong impression. We just open the window, get some air floating. You know, I live in a decent little building where there's nothing but working class people, so I'm like the most hoodest looking nigga that's in my building. You heard? So when I first moved in the building, you know, these working class ass niggas, I got white people and all type of shit in my building. Like, they working class motherfuckers. You heard? So when they see my hood ass with my hat to the side and shit, niggas be looking at me like, I thought this was working class. What the fuck is he doing in here? You heard? So day one when I moved in, I was moving my furniture in. It was a nigga in my building, like, nigga just was staring at me crazy. Like, I just checked that nigga day one. I said, yo, what's up? I said, yo, what's up, Lord? I said, what's up? You alright? Like, oh, yeah, what's up, bro? You know? Looking like you in the zoo. You in the zoo and you watching the lions in the cage or something, my nigga. Like, what's going on, Lord? Like, oh, no. I'm like, all right. You making me come in jail shit. You making me come in like the Ford building, my nigga. I'm coming through with my setup. And you grilling me while I'm making up my bed, son. It was really good. So I had to check that shit from the gate. Like, nigga, don't think because you see me, I'm a hood nigga. Nigga, I'm a tax-paying citizen with a business, nigga. You heard? Looking at me all crazy like I'm coming here to sell crack in the building and all of that, man. Sling guns in front of the building and start dice games in front of the building and all that, man. Come on, Lord. You profiling me, Lord. But nah, son is alright, man. He just thought I was coming in here to start dice games and shit. Like, I'm like, what you think, nigga? I move in the building 2 days from now. I'm gonna have 5 niggas from the Ville in front of the building like that. I bet you I'll form better, nigga. If I don't form better, we gonna fight. Matter of fact, you ain't gonna see all of that, son. I'm just a hood nigga. I just happen to live in a decent, little slightly decent building, son. Chill out. Chill. Red Room Podcast was popping. We dropping in 1 minute. You heard? Gaming was really good. We drop it in 1 minute. I need y'all dudes to slide over to that premiere when it drop at 12 o'clock, man, so we can slaughter those comments. Comment gang, I need y'all niggas to be in the building. You heard? It's 12 o'clock right now, so I'm about to slide over to the premiere. You heard? Remember, when I say I need y'all to leave comments, I'm not talking about just in the chat. Niggas can leave comments in the chat all day, but I need niggas to go on the actual video and leave comments on the actual video in the regular comment section. But we over there right now. I'm gonna meet y'all niggas over there. Pause, you heard? Peace. Mr. Limrock was popping. I see you in the building.